Okay, so you might be thinking, this is part 16. And technically you'd be correct in that assumption. However, this is really part about 22, 23 in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, let me get to a little story here about how, no wait, no, that's the wrong show. Let me get to a little story here. So this part here actually being filmed after the finale. In fact, much later after the finale. I actually filmed the finale about a week and a half ago. And you know, typically, and like I've stated before in previous videos, is that my time is not the most plentiful in the world. It just isn't. And there's really nothing that I can do about that. And so what happened, so I don't get that much time to edit. So I've been trying to edit one to two videos a day. And I got a little behind schedule and got to the point last night where I was going to post episode 16 and edit it and whatnot. And come to find out, my entire video had been corrupted. So we had 30 minutes of footage.
Some kind of factory for weapons.
And I'll shut up here. Okay, now we're done. So we had some kind of corruption with my video, which completely wiped out this whole section that we're playing right now. It was not pretty. I was very angry. Some expletives were thrown. But luckily, spoiler alert, I have beaten the game. And I was able to do a chat. They unlock chapter select when you beat the game. So we're gonna go back and I'm gonna replay it for you guys. So that way I don't lose any story options, and I'm gonna kind of talk about things while we're going through it. Some things that might be coming up in the future in the channel, and some things that you might see, you may or may not see sometime in the future, as well as some just random stuff about life and whatnot. So if you're looking for talk about gameplay, sorry, not going to happen this episode. This episode's also probably going to be pretty long, so because I'm going to try to shorten everything up, or I'm going to try to just make this one continuous video, because unfortunately episode 17 was also corrupted. That one not as bad. I could put it out if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because it's not anywhere near the standard that it should be. So we're gonna play through all the way up to till I get to about episode where 18 starts.
Nice.
So yeah, you get to turn into Iron Knack. It's pretty freaking sweet. Whoa. So going through some channel stuff, we're going to talk about things. So as of today is March the 12th. I currently have
That magnet will strip away all those metal.
quite a few. I've got about 7 or 8 Shadow of the Colossus episodes filmed. They're recorded. They have been tested for the most part. I got a couple more I need to go through. And they're ready to go. They just, like I said, once this series is over, that is what will be next. Oh God, there you go. Let's see if I've gotten any better. See if I can play better without my second time through. Christ, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember how I got up there. I don't think you just jump. You have to go back around. If I remember, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I got it. But all I could say is the first couple episodes, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. They're going to be quite noob-like. But like I said, I'll say in the first video, I've never played that game before. It's been my backlog for 2 years. And yeah, it might be a little painful to get through the first episodes.
We'll need to find a better target. Shutting down this building isn't going to accomplish much.
Now, what I also can say without giving away too many spoilers is I kind of have a little special series that I'm going to mix in with the Shadow of the Colossus. Now, I've already filmed a couple of episodes, got those recorded, enjoyed the heck out of it, and those will be coming out kind of with the Shadow of the Colossus series. It should be a blast. Very, very excited about it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Now, it's not going to be a main series. The backlog series will still primarily be number one, which is this one, which I'm going to start naming in the titles. I need to start doing that. Oh, what am I doing? I got to go get more metal. That's what happens when I go off on a tangent, because I'm trying to speed run this because I've already done it, and I'm really just playing this for the story. Okay, here we go. Collect the junk. Oh, geez. So, ugh, wow, just lost train of thought there. All right. So yeah, like I said, the other series that we're gonna mix in, it will not be anywhere near as prevalent as this one. I'm gonna try to get a backlog series episode out every day. You know, obviously bearing upon certain aspects of life, certain things that may go on. Again, like I've said millions of times, that my time is limited. I don't get all the time in the world to play, but when I do, I try to do as much as I can with it. I can safely say that just by just doing this has just made me get back into gaming so much more than where I was. Oh, stupid magnets. That's such a fun part. Whee! So you might be wondering, I don't remember, and I apologize if I've already gotten it in one of the episodes. I don't think I have though, but so you notice the little bar that appears, the little red bar that's appearing at the bottom. So that's my new relic finder. And like I said, if I've already gotten it before and you've already seen it, then I apologize. You don't need to hear any of this. But spoiler alert, I do get enough gadgets to start unlocking things. You know, sorry if you didn't want me to spoil that for you. I apologize. But yeah, you know, been playing through a lot of. I played this game a bunch. It is a lot of fun. It was a blast, and you know, that's why I didn't get too angry. You know, there was an expletive rant that I had when I was going through and I had my problems, but for the most part, you know, when I was like, okay, I can jump into Knack and I can play a few levels again, I enjoyed it. So, you know, going through and doing this again is not that big of a deal. Granted, the commentary is a lot different, but you know, what can you do? So, and even more channel news. We got a lot going on that I want to try and I want to do. Now, I have a series that is gonna start recording this weekend. I'm gonna try to do some dual comms with a couple of friends of mine. There's gonna be a certain hack and slash game that we're gonna try out, and I'm gonna post, you know, probably once a week, probably on a weekend, depending on how much editing that I can get done. I'm also gonna, so that'll be coming out later this weekend, or not later this weekend, probably next week or the week after, one of the two.
Now, what are they doing here?
And finally, this is the last channel news that I promise. I already have game number 3 picked out from my backlog, and I've already recorded 1 episode. So, and there will be 0 spoilers when it comes to that. It is completely different though than what we've been doing so far. I can say that. So, even though my time has been limited, like I said, I've been doing as much as I can because I've been enjoying the hell out of making videos. It has been a blast, and I want to keep doing it. But obviously I have to keep myself interested in doing it. So that's why that's why we're trying to mix games up a little bit.
We're getting closer.
Woohoo!
They seem to be assembling the parts into tanks.
I could say this is going so much smoother than the last time I did this. Whoa! Alright. So a little bit of life news. Well, actually, if you're a sports fan, or if you're not a sports fan, let me rephrase that. If you're not a sports fan, then I would recommend muting the video for about the next 5 minutes-ish or so, because we're going to talk a little bit about that. So little details about myself that I haven't really mentioned. I am a huge, huge sports nut. Football, American football, obviously. If you couldn't tell by my voice, I am American. American football. I am a soccer fan as well, or football, for the Europeans, and for really everybody else across the world, other than, you know, me, because we're special and we want to have our own football. I love basketball. Well, basketball is probably my favorite sport. Huge NBA fan. So, but we're gonna go into a little sporting news today. So, any of those Cowboy fans out there, you know, I'm feel very bad for you guys. I think your owner is a moron, which I think you guys will probably agree with me. So, if you don't know why I'm saying this, and you are a sports fan and you follow football at all, American football, obviously, again, they decided to go off and trade their prized possession running back, DeMarco Murray, to the Eagles. You know, I heard the news at work today, and I sit there and I looked at myself. I was like, "Are you serious? Did they really just do that?" Because I'm sitting here saying to myself, part of the reason Dallas, pretty much the primary reason why Dallas made the playoffs last year, wasn't really anything but the fact that DeMarco Murray had probably one of the best running seasons that a running back has had, and probably since Chris Johnson a few years ago when he did 2,000 yards. But Chris Johnson also didn't really carry the Tennessee Titans to the playoffs like Murray did. So the fact that they're trading him and letting the Eagles just take him like that is, to me, unbelievable. And I've heard rumors that they're trying to pick up Adrian Peterson, which to me, again, is unbelievable, because you're trading a guy who's coming off a 1,900-yard season, who was basically unstoppable throughout most of the year, through most of the defense. And you're going to add in a running back that hasn't played in a season, and is also nearing 30, which, if you're a running back in the NFL, is pretty much the RIP age. See your wall. Hey, there's no trophy. Is really pretty much where your career comes to an end. It's usually about around 28 to 30 as a running back. So the fact that you're going to bring in a running back who's in the tail end of his career and hasn't played in a season to compensate for getting rid of what you had blows my mind. But, you know, these things are complicated, and I'm not a Cowboys fan by any means. You know, I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, for those that didn't know. But, you know, business decisions like that, I've never... Hey, there's my first death. Business decisions like that, really, I just don't understand. That it really just kind of baffles me. But props to the Eagles for all the moves they're making on the offseason, though. They are not playing around. They really want to win the Super Bowl, which I'm good. That's the goal for every team, but they are going all out for sure. So good for them. Woo. Alright, so for those non-sporting fans, you can turn the video back on now. We're done talking sports for a little bit. And I died again. Alright. Let me stop talking and focus on the game for just a second. Power through, let's go. Whoa! Alright. Too many deaths. I'm trying to make this the 2 sections that I missed be one video, so this might go a little bit longer than normal, which is cool. This might be like about a 40 to 50 minute video. Oh Jesus. Oh come on, oh come on, oh come on. Not having this right now. Okay, back it up, back it up. Whoa, jeez. Let me get this health before I jump in there because I'm probably going to die again. You gotta be kidding me. Oh man. I was sitting there, you know, I go all the way halfway through the video and I haven't died, and I get to this part and I just... Let me just not waste my... Because... Get off me. A little bit rusty. I haven't played this game in a week, so... There you go. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Alright, so those non-sports fans, again, cover your ears.
Hello, Doctor.
Charlotte! But how?
Do you mean what happened after you left me to die?
Wait, what?
After I fell into the chasm, goblins found me and brought me to their leader, Gundahar. He nursed me back to health. Well, mostly anyway. This leg never really was the same again.
Charlotte, I searched for you for weeks. If I didn't find you, it's because you were already gone.
So you say.
It's the truth. So, what about all this?
Gundahar needed my help, and I gave it to him. First, I made better weapons and better armor, so he could defend himself against those goblin tribes that would hurt him. And later, I made other things.
You know the weapons you have built have been used against our settlements.
I know now. I guess Gundahar took care of his enemies in the goblin tribes and began looking for a way to take revenge on humans for the Crystal Wars. As soon as I learned, I stopped.
Charlotte, I am so sorry for everything. But whatever happened, we're together again now. Please, we don't have much time. Come with me.
No.
What? Why not?
I've caused far too much suffering and destruction. I'm not fit for human company any longer.
No, don't be silly.
No!
I see. If you ever change your mind, please, call me. No matter where I am, I will come for you. I promise.
Goodbye, Doctor.
So yeah, how about that? Charlotte was alive. Although, to be honest, these kind of stories, you pretty much could have figured that out. Alright. So, like I was saying, before the cutscene interrupted me, for those non-sports fans, cover your ears again. This time we're going to talk about other football. So, in case I have any, viewers that are across the seas, into Europe, wherever. I'm a footy fan. I have been for quite a while. It's not just the Premier League. I watch pretty much every league in Europe. I even catch a little bit of the J League every now and then because it actually comes on. We used to have a channel here in America called Fox Soccer Channel, which showed pretty much every league imaginable. That doesn't really exist anymore. Now it's just Fox Sports. Fox Sports. It's weird how. Oh god! Oh, these super cutter. Back away. But I'm a.
Ooh, you're gonna need to stay far back so you don't get electrocuted. Better yet, I'll meet you up top that hill. I'm guessing that's where we'll find Gundahar.
Electrocution here would be a fitting end. She doesn't love me anymore.
Well, I'm no human, but it seems a bit more complex than that. Now you make sure you're long gone before the fireworks start.
All right. I'm going already.
Go on.
Don't mind me. I just lost the love of my life.
Man, these cutscenes are great interrupting me when I'm about to make an important point. No, but if you're a fan of the Premier League or English football especially, I am a fan of Everton. I'm a Toffees fan, and anyone who is a follower of this club probably can guess why, without me, breaking too much of a shroud of mystery here as to why I'm a fan of that club. Well, what drew me to them especially was the fact that he's still there. Tim Howard, the American goalkeeper, is the starting goalkeeper for that club. And Tim Howard has always been one of my favorite players, even back when he was in MLS. So that's what drew me to the team. He also had Landon Donovan play there for a while, as well as Brian McBride, for any fan of soccer history. Even though soccer history U.S. soccer history really isn't very long, anyways. We're still not really worth a damn, but we really weren't worth a damn until about 98, 99. Whoa, there we go. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, those what drew me in, and then I just fell in love with the club. I've never been a huge I don't like to jump on bandwagons, and in America, since soccer's really not that big, it's very easy to jump on a club like, hey, we're going to be on Manchester United, because even though a lot of people don't know a whole lot about soccer, if I say the team Manchester United, most American fans are going to get that, are going to know who that is. It's no different than saying the New York Yankees or the Dallas Cowboys or the Knicks, to a fan overseas or to a person overseas. They're going to know what it is, but they might not understand the sport. And I'm not a bandwagon fan, so I loved pick these, and Everton is by no means a small club. They're not the biggest club in the world, but they're not the smallest either. They're in the middle, and I love the team that can surprise people, and they damn sure can. Even though this year's a little bit of a struggle, especially in the league. They're doing well in the Europa League this year, but they're not. The Premier League is a struggle this year for these guys. All right, back it up. Whoa! Woo. Come on. Just shoulder tackling me, okay. There we go.
Now that's more like it. Time to take care of a few tanks and planes.
Yay, tanks. I'm seriously considering a I hate tanks shirt. Oh, they're my least favorite enemy in this game. Actually, it's a tie, really. It's between this one and the little troll face guys from the ruins episode a few back, where, a little ways back, where I couldn't seem to dodge the little spike they threw at me. I would always jump too early. All right. Yep. Give me this. It's mine. Take this. Whoa. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Alright. Mine again.
Knack, you've destroyed half my army in Monteverde. And now you've come to finish the job. Why?
You ask why. You destroyed human outposts and invaded their cities. And for what? Sunstones and relics?
Knack, I'm merely righting a wrong. Today goblins live primitive lives in the forests and mountains. But before the Crystal Wars, we had our cities and our civilization. I simply seek to return to those times.
And I'm simply here to show you that attacks on the humans will not be ignored.
You are their tool! We have lived in the wastelands long enough. Destroy this monster.
You know, I do feel a little bad for Gundahar, because he's a little bit right. I mean, the poor guy just, like, really wants to not be a second-class citizen in his world. But at the same time, you can't go around murdering people. Well, I guess he didn't really murder. He just went and, like, stole a bunch of relics, because this is a kid's game. So... oh, I hate they take my tanks when I pick them up. Whoop. But Knack is the tool of humans, that is for sure. Like, you really think the humans could run around and take down all these goblin places as fast as I have? Don't think so. Oh my god! Oh boy, might die here. Let's try not to. Come on, let's not die. Back it up. Run. Back it up. Ooh, that was close. Dodged too early. Okay. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Nope. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Oh, I remember dying here a bunch the first time I played this. Maybe I can save you guys some time and effort. Maybe. Haha. Oh yeah, I died here a bunch. I remember this. Oh. This guy can't figure out where I am. I think I made it malfunction. Oh yeah, this is the part. God, I knew it. Yeah, because they make you start all the way back here every time you die. Take them down. Well, let's keep the deaths down to 2. That'd be nice. All right. Oh my God. Come on, don't get hit by that. It's just so funny picking up that huge ass tank. Oh man. Oh god, Jesus Christ. That laser beam is terrifying. There you go.
So many weapons. They've all got to go.
Old got. Wow, what? They like boomerang back at me. Yeah. So I'm just kind of showing you where the secret part locations are, in case you're going through and playing it, and for some god awful reason are using my videos as guides. I'm just going. Just so you know, I'm not gonna be doing any really guide videos. Maybe for games that I've played a million times, maybe I might do something like that, but that's not really my forte. I kind of play games how I play them, and they're not always necessarily the right way to do things. It's just how I enjoy doing them, if that makes any sense. There are definitely times, which y'all have probably definitely seen, where I can be quite noobish and make very whoa, got like right there, just about, and like right there, and like right there. But it's like just right on cue. It's beautiful. My timing can be impeccable. Alright. Let's focus and not get killed. Here we go. Lift the ladder. Alright. Up we go. So this part here, this is where, you know, episode 17 should have started.
It appears Gundahar is directing operations from that tower.
Let's go have a chat with him.
So this is where episode 17 would have started. Now it's going to be one big episode, which I'm going to call like episode 17 or 16 and 17 remastered or something like that. But the problem with this episode is my voice audio got taken out, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I'm trying to make the series the same across the board, and to have one episode where there's no me and then having to apologize for it, I just said screw it, I'll replay it. Alright. But we're getting closer. We're about a little over halfway to back to where we were, and where the next episode we'll be caught up, put it that way.
Not so fast. Okay, I got him. Now what?
Knack! I wasn't sure that would work. What took me 20 years to build, your creature took 20 minutes to destroy. Do you love destruction so much, Doctor?
When destruction brings peace, yes. Yes, I do.
Even if I'm defeated, peace won't come. Goblins will rise against humans. What happened today won't prevent that revolution.
No, but it will delay it. Some rebalancing has to happen, yes, but your way is not the way.
Naughty, naughty.
I will be back!
I'm sure he will at that. But we've fought a long time before he can build up again. Now, let's go find that key.
He never listens to me.
Well, the doc doesn't listen to most people. I wouldn't take it personally. Does he, ever talk about your parents?
No.
You ever wonder why the doc takes care of you instead of me?
Well, that's an easy one. You're never around.
That's true. I would make a very bad parent. Always wandering off somewhere. Lucas, you think you fight with the doc. My little sister. I mean, your mother. That was something to see. Half the time they worked together, she was telling him off about something or another. What I'm trying to say is, you take after her. You're smart. But that's not all. When you talk back to the doc, make him think about what it is that he's doing, that's when I'm the proudest of you. Just try not to judge him. He can't help the way he is.
Proud of me, huh?
Very. Come on, let's finish unloading, get some sleep. We got a big day tomorrow.
Morning. It's done. Knack took out Gundahar's entire weapons operation. We can hunt for the key without distractions now. And we found Charlotte. Alive.
What?
She's alive. And she doesn't want me.
What do you mean alive? What happened out there?
Well, that's a story for another time. So, where's the cave painting?
Well, the path leads through those ruins and up that cliff. Pretty rough going. Lucas and I scouted ahead and did a bit of setup this morning.
Well, good. Let's go. No time to waste.
So I can definitely tell
Yeah,
from playing this game
and I do.
a second time they were definitely thinking this game one was going to be extremely good, which is it's okay. It's pretty good. I'll give it a solid pretty good. And they were definitely expecting this to sell really well because there's definitely some sequel hints being thrown in there. Which, to be honest, I think the universe is okay enough that I'd be okay with it, especially if there's like a Goblin Revolution, like they were talking about in that glass cutscene. Pretty cool to see. Oh, these guys. But for the most part, I don't think they'll make a sequel of this game, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did. Because I want to say the sales for this game weren't too bad. Because let's be honest, there just really wasn't a whole lot to play when the PS4 first came out. There we go. Ugh. So I think the fact that this is one of the 4 games I think that it launched with really helped it out. Now I have to go back and check the sales figures later, but from what I remember, I think it sold okay.
Come on up, Knack.
But I remember the reviewers absolutely just.
Feeling that breeze.
Mine got both of them. Nice. Ah! Alright, we're going to try to plow through this chapter and then I'll be caught up to where I was. Like I said, I'm not going to skip any story and I'm going to, you know, if I die a bunch on the way there, then we're just going to cut it all out, like right there. Yeah, the point of this is not necessarily for me to be funny or to do my Jesus Christ. Oh. Alright, I'm going to shut up now. Oh, come on. Alright, alright. Seriously. Yeah. There we go. So if you're looking for another secret, it's right down there. Alright, up we go. So let's talk about a few more games that we have in my backlog. Because I mentioned in one of the earlier episodes of some of the games that I have in my backlog, but I have quite a few more. And some we'll go over some ones that are going to be much more.
There's our destination. Well, now what? First time I came here, I free climbed it. I figured that's not your style, so I put together a little something to help you out. Now, these aren't elevators. They can't rise until you get off them, so you'll have to do half of the work. Just think of it as climbing a very long staircase.
Alright, so yeah, let's go over the games that I'll probably get to sooner rather than later. Now, I have a lot of Call of Duty games. Actually, I've bought pretty much all of them. I'm just missing Black Ops 2. Now, I don't really ever play the multiplayer very much, and that's something that will probably never be on my channel. It's not that I hate multiplayer games. I don't. I actually kind of enjoy them to an extent, but I've always been much more of a single player guy than a multiplayer guy. So my channel will be mostly focused on single player story games. That's pretty much it. You might get. No, you probably won't. I play FIFA and I play NBA 2K fairly often as well, but I don't want to really put those on video because it's just when you start playing games like that, you get pigeonholed into being that kind of gamer, and I don't really want to be that to become my channel. I want it to be Let's Play focused because that's what I made the channel for. Well, it's to get rid of my backlog.
Yeah, I free climbed it.
Ryder's such a show off. So some of the games that we have. So we said mention the Call of Duty games, and I just got. Holy shit, Jesus. Yeah. So we mentioned. Sorry, I had to focus there for a second. So we mentioned the Call of Duty games. I have Call of Duty 4. Now I've beaten Modern Warfare 2, but I think I might play that one again as like if I play the series just to kind of keep it together. Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3 I have. The only one that I don't have is Black Ops 2, and I haven't bought Ghost because I'm just waiting. To be honest, I'm just waiting on that price to go way down before I even pick that up. I'm a budget buyer. I'm a cheap guy. What can I say? Sorry. Okay. Absolute ton of indie titles that I have purchased and downloaded and need to play, including Transistor, Guacamelee, Contrast. I'm going to try to get to all three of those probably in the next month or so. We're going to start sitting down and recording some of those. Now I don't know which one I'm going to do first, but those are the first three that I want to do, just because they've been in my backlog the longest. Ugh. Ooh, left hook. Still blows my mind. How'd they get there?
Resonance?
Could be. Whatever it is, something in those rocks is interfering with the platforms. Let's be careful.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Go up. I've also been wanting to check out that Helldivers game lately. I've seen a few videos of it. It looks really fun. Really good. Like it gets me. I'm genuinely excited for it. Let's get back to the game list. So, some that I have that are more later than sooner. Any Final Fantasy game. Now, I have 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns, which will probably be the first ones that I do. I think Final Fantasy 13 is the game that I've had in my collection the longest that I've never played or beaten. And there's a reason behind that. It's because I've been soured by what everyone has said about that game. Now, I cannot put an opinion on it yet, and I'm gonna shut up now for this cutscene, but
You're safe.
Yes, I survived their attack. But all our hard work was destroyed.
That you brought upon yourself. You should never have used my creations against human settlements.
They are our oppressors. And when you stopped your work, you hurt us all. With better weapons than these, we could have defeated them.
With better weapons, Monteverde would be a smoking hole in the ground. It sounds like you just want my help to exterminate the humans.
Charlotte, the humans are our natural enemies. We took you in because you helped us in our struggle. But the truth is, we won't rest until every human is dead. Out of gratitude to you, I won't harm you. But if you refuse to rebuild the weapons factories, you have no place here with us.
Doctor, come save me. Please.
oh, poor Charlotte. But yeah, we're back to Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, a lot of what people have said have really soured me to that game. Now, I believe 13-2 got a little bit better reviews than both Lightning Returns and 13, but I have all three of them. You know, I've bought all three of them, and I do want to play all three of them. Now, I think it's going to be probably the summertime before I get around to doing that, but we're going to get around to do it. Oh, what? I hate this thing. There you go. Alright. Oh, these boomerang guys. Haha, didn't see that coming, did you? Almost got killed by the boomerang.
Now, this would have been a lot easier 20 years ago.
Oh, this part again. This part's fun. I'm dead. Ugh. Alright. We'll get back to our game talk here after this part. This part's a pain in the ass. Alright. He jumped off the cliff doing that. There we go. Ugh, God, I hit the wrong button. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. I don't have a special, so. There we go. Ugh. Oh god. Ugh. Come on, hop down. Jump. Haha, there you go. Alright, three tries, that's not too bad. Okay, so we just mentioned Final Fantasy. So I do have the Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 remix as well. 1.5 I played a little bit. I haven't beaten it yet. Actually, I'm not even close. I think I just got past Reverse Town, to be honest. So that's definitely one I could start back up and do.
That cave entrance was too narrow to get the platforms through. So, we're gonna have to use ropes the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Still amazes me how Doc can get up those ropes. That's pretty impressive. You know, Doc's not the skinniest guy in the world, but hey, man, it's more athletic than he looks. Yeah, so we mentioned Kingdom Hearts, and then the other big kind of RPG-ish game that I need to get into, and will probably definitely be the first RPG that I do on this channel, is Ni no Kuni. Now, I've had Ni no Kuni in my library for a little over 2 years. I bought it, and I never got around to playing it. I have never sat down and played that game. And it's eating me alive that I've never done it, because that game is... And I ran off a cliff. That game is critically acclaimed. That game is huge, great, amazing reviews across the board, and I've never sat down and played it. And it pains me to do it. So in the next month or so, I will definitely be doing that one, and that's something you can definitely look forward to seeing. Especially people that love that game. Oh my god. Holy Christ. You forget how much you have to pay attention when you play this game. You can't just talk and go. You can be on cruise control. And I was like, I didn't put this, it's still on normal. I didn't put this on easy just because I had this video. You know, technically I guess I could have, but... Alright, this is what we're gonna do here. There you go. I'm definitely gonna come back to this game at some point, play it on hard, get some more trophies in it. I didn't get anywhere near as much. God, Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Bam. Yeah, I didn't get anywhere near as many trophies as I wanted to get. Oh boy. Oh boy. God. Jesus. Alright, there you go. I tend to try, you know, I'm by no means a trophy hunter. So I'm saying this from how I personally play games. Like I said, I'm no means a trophy hunter, but I usually try to get anywhere between 40 and 50% on a first playthrough. And is it? Wow. Now, does that always happen? No, not even close. But it's what I try for. I try to get that many. You know, I try to go through the trophy list and find some things like, hey, that's not gonna be too difficult, or hey, I should be able to do that no problem. And then we keep going. You know, there's certain games, like especially ones that have no multiplayer trophies, that I try to, you know, I sometimes will try to platinum, but I don't have very many platinums. I'm not gonna hide from it. I have 4 platinum trophies, and one of them is The Walking Dead. And I'm dead. Walking Dead, and then I'm dead. Okay, cool. And for those that have played the Walking Dead series, a Telltale series, that literally all you have to do is beat the game, and boom, congratulations, you have a platinum trophy. Now the other 3 games that I have it in are Sly Cooper, the first one, from the HD collection, Sly 2. And then I also have it in Assassin's Creed 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And a game that I probably won't play on this channel, just because I have played it to death. Take him out. Look how easy this is, and I've died 3 times. Come on. That was literally, I didn't even dodge once. I just ran in there and just killed them all.
Just one more. Knack! Hang on, Doc.
Nice swan dive, Ryder. Didn't think you had it in you.
Well, one does what one must. You all right, Doc? Just a little further. Owned it.
Whoa! I don't like these leaper dudes. Yay! These guys are my favorite too. I do love punching them out of the air though. That's awesome. God. Cold cocked him right in the face. Alright, we're getting pretty close to where I stopped.
The entrance to the cave.
Woo. Holy crap. Jesus Christ, it's... There we go. So I'm gonna try to plow through this as fast as I can. I apologize for this video being as long as it is. This is not a common theme. You probably won't see this again until the finale. The finale will be over an hour. I wanted to make it shorter, but let's just say the end of this game is a little more difficult. Oh, these guys. It's a little more difficult than I wanted it to be. Ugh. Especially the final boss, which you will see.
You go ahead and hit that switch, Knack. I'll be right here.
The final boss, for some minor spoilers, it made me pretty mad. Pretty mad. Pretty mad to the point that I got a little embarrassed after the video was over, after the boss was over. Now, we all rage. Well, maybe not everybody, but for the majority of us that play games, when things just don't go our way and things just get unbelievably frustrating, we get a little mad. And there's nothing wrong with that. When it becomes the only time it should ever become a problem is if you're breaking controllers or you're breaking things in your house or... Whoa, there you go. Oh, hold on, I gotta focus for this. Now, but I'm not saying that I broke any controllers or anything like that, but I said some things that I'm not very proud of. There we go. That took me like 4 tries. I tend to try to avoid cussing too much on this channel. When you cuss like every other word, it gets like to the point. It just doesn't not that this is professional by any means, and I'm trying to be professional when I do this. It just, I don't know. It's just that my kind of feeling with it. Now, there are gonna be some F-bombs that slip out occasionally, and I'm gonna say, oh, I'm supposed to just jump off there. Where am I going? You know, I'm gonna let it. Some things are gonna slip out a few times in videos, but I try not to go crazy with it. Let's get down this hill here.
Your door is here.
And there's the real key right next to it. Knack, that doesn't look much like you, does it?
Not so much.
And behind the door, we can see the prize. Giant relics in incredible numbers.
There's some writing here. It's not good news. It says that beyond this door is tremendous danger. It mentions a great transformation as well, but it's hard to tell exactly what that means. The rest is gone.
Not what we were hoping for, then.
Bugging the child's pendant was such a clever idea of yours, Katrina.
This map shows the location of the key. It's in a maze of some kind. I have placed the key in a labyrinth of my own devising, in the hopes that only one with the wisdom to use it properly may pass the tests.
Victor, I think he's talking about you.
Yes, but where is it?
The maze appears to be somewhere under Obelisk Mountain. I always wondered what was hiding down there. Now, how long will it take us to get there?
We're going there?
Well, yes. The least we can do is to get to the key before Victor does. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Oh, you'll be careful. That'll be the day. You do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, and no matter how crazy it is, no one ever tries to stop the great doctor.
Lucas? Ryder, you'd stop me if I was about to do something foolish, wouldn't you?
That I would. Come on, Doc. The ropes are waiting.
We're almost there.
I'll start looking for some place to put down. We're too late. They're already here.
Guess that's what the motor was for. That airship must be a mile long.
Knack, I'm gonna need you to secure the entrance. Get ready to jump. Now!
Alright guys, this is where we're gonna stop. This is where I ended up, and you'll pick up on the next episode with a past version of me sounding like nothing ever bad happened. But I hope you enjoyed this. I know this is very long. I won't do these kind of episodes very often, barring there's an emergency, but I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll pick it right up on the next episode. You guys take care. Bye.